Déjame. I'm not going to speak in Spanish in this live, right? Okay, let me fix this a little bit. And today is the first class for a healthy lifestyle. You and me. Look at this muscles. This is health. This is life. And I am still working on it. So let me know. Well, nobody's there yet, but this is a live stream. So very organically from home, like I always say, if you have not seen me before on a live stream, I've been doing this every single day. Let me just adjust things a little bit so that you can see my tea and we can start just building that relationship. You know, what can I say? Well, a lot actually. Okay, I hope everybody's doing amazing. I am going to be here for about 45 to an hour. Let me see if I can just come out with all the information that I have here. Well, not all of it though. Well, the information that I have in my head, and I've been wanting to do this for months and months. And the Lord, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, He put this in my heart um, as a gift, as a I want you to do this, Rosemary. So I have been learning a lot in the past, well, many years, since many years ago, and learning more about my body, exercising like always. If you didn't know this, my dad, he was a black belt karate professional and exercise. I am from the Dominican Republic. My table is a little bit small, but we can make this happen. I got some tea going on because the weather is changing and I just need that tea. Peppermint tea is what I'm drinking, and we want to make sure that we have that shared relationship between you and me. But anyways, I don't want to get out of the context here. My dad was a professional black belt karate. So I was born in the Dominican Republic and I came to the US when I was 25 years. I didn't even know how to drive a car. So my husband, Luis, he gave me the practice, he taught me how to drive, and I came here with a little tiny bit English understanding, and you can imagine. So in the future, I will share with you all of those challenges that I have been through as a person, as a human being. And anyway, so I'm going to introduce myself. And by the way, I have to mention to you all, as I do massage therapy, I do live streams in my office all the time lately. And I had to put this on the wall because I would be more taken in a serious way here. Not only the lady that exercises and has those muscles, but I got some bright going on here. I am working in the lighting. This is my first live stream about the healthy lifestyle coaching, and I am here for you all. Anyways, so Rosemary Jimenez. Let me introduce myself overall as a massage therapist and personal trainer. So, I've been doing massage therapist for, I usually say, between 9 to 10 years, and I have my own practice in Georgia. I share the office with other massage therapists, and I also have a flotation tank, float therapy, which you can research about. So, my life, all the knowledge that I have and that I understand when it comes to human beings, when it comes to pain related, it is a self-care thing. It is a lifestyle. Lifestyle is really powerful, and we're going to discuss this in the future. I will be here every Wednesday at 9 a.m. I live in Georgia. That time zone, what is it? We can just Google it. But I am doing the best that I can. Anyways, so what to expect? Yes, we'll talk about what to expect in these classes later on, but I just want to say that as a massage therapist, I have experienced a lot of things regarding pain overall and regarding people, like when I ask them, have you stretched? lately, and they say not as much as I should. I call that mind and body disconnection. So, what we're lacking of when it comes to pain related and lack of sleep and having those nonsense, healthy, um, just healthy activities as a human being, get up early, do what you have to do, your exercises, pray. Are you a Christian? Do you believe in the Lord? Um, and just take care of your family, but most of all, take care of ourselves from inside out. So, people come to me and they say not as much as I should. And in stretching, guys, you can stretch your whole body in 5 minutes. But I know when you don't know what you're doing or you don't have the information um, that you need, so that makes it more difficult, like just harder, right? But I'm here for you, okay? So it is a little bit distracting if I get a lot of messages. So help me out, please. This is gonna be I'm talking about certain things, so I don't want to get my mind so out of the subject. Um, yeah. So some messages is just like they're so distracted. So, anyways, um, pain in general. As a massage therapist, I'm really helping people just to manage pain overall. When it comes to healing from injuries, it always depends. An injury is an injury. If you have to go to a doctor, you'll go to the doctor, right? To an orthopedics, to your just a regular doctor that you see maybe every year or whenever you have an emergency and you're sick. But coming to a massage therapist, it is usually like a pain relief, a stress relief, um, help that you're looking for. So I don't want to say that I help you with injuries. I am not a doctor. I am a licensed massage therapist. So we work with hydrotherapy, we work with icing, we work with stretching. I apply kinesiology taping in injuries, and whenever that client feels like they need it, well, when I actually advise the client, I have to say that they need that certain help, right, to help them with the healing process, I go ahead and I just do it. Can you guys hear me by any chance? Thank you so much. I hope that you guys can hear me. Actually, I had to ask that since a long time ago and I didn't. Okay, thank you so much, Brandon. Okay, so I'll just keep going. And this live stream is going to be saved. You great, awesome. You can hear me loud and clear. Well, I exercised before the live stream, so I have energy. Anyways, um, all right, so let me go back to what I was saying. So just I was talking about live stream and experiences as a massage therapist. It's not that I know it all, but a lot of things that I have seen. Anyways, so stress. I do believe as a massage therapist that stress, high stress, not controlling that uncontrolled stress, like not feeling good about yourself, just being in pain, that really puts more in the pain, injuries, discomfort that people experience in life out there, right? And we don't want to talk about emotions right now. That will be in the future, guys, because emotions, you name it. But anyways, so I've been helping clients in the general wellness experience, right? You are at your house, you have your kids, your family, you came from a hard, stressful work to your house, and then you come to your house with more going on, right? Just discomfort, just not feeling well about yourself. That stress, that stress puts a lot on you. But I just want to say that as a massage therapist, I've been helping people in the wellness in general. They come to me, they are relaxed, they can be more connected with themselves, and they just keep going. And actually, I just help people to keep them going, right, through massage therapy. And that is, I had a class lately with a doctor, Dr. Rudy. He's a chiropractor, and he told us the last day of the class that we have to really appreciate as a massage therapist what we do for living. And sometimes I think um, this is so interesting because people go to the doctor and doctor not really able to see you for 1 hour, like we do, just calming you down. You're not alone. You're safe, right, on a massage table. And now also, so I combined massage therapy with personal training, and that is just the best of all. And that is the best. Guys, again, I am in a healthy lifestyle class and I can be answering questions. I might go online today at 6 p.m. so that we can chat, or later on during this live stream I will take a 5 minutes to answer questions, but I cannot really be answering questions right now, so be patient with me. And messages are a little bit distracted, so I am introducing myself as a coach, and I have a lot of notes going on here, and my mind is really working a little bit harder than normal. But this is not the normal live stream that I do, because some of you, I know you, I have seen you in my live stream that I've been doing every day for weeks. And yes, I love you all. I love you all. But let me please keep going with this. So, as a personal trainer, I combined massage therapy and personal trainer. Okay, massage therapy to help you relax, personal training to really guide you to that. I don't have time to stretch, and I don't have time, or I don't know how to exercise. So as a personal trainer, and I love this so much. As a personal trainer, I have had the privilege to share my passion with you. I have practiced going to my client houses for a year to train them, to teach them from scratch how to move their bodies. And I am so proud of myself, right? So I want you to think about things that you can be proud of yourself. So I've been helping them to understand how to move, how to put on together certain basic exercises without that thinking that some people have of, oh, I need to do a perfect push-up on my first day that I exercise. It is not like that. Exercise is structured, right? You can start with your body weight. 3 weeks, the following week you'll add weights, but listening to your body when you exercise is the key. Okay, so um, with exercise, I can help you with a variety of activities, including strength training, stretching, cardiovascular workouts. You don't want to forget that the heart is a muscle. And whenever your heart rate goes up and down, it is just exercising and getting stronger. And that heart rate, that heart pumping blood, is sending more blood to your tissue overall, and even to your brain. So, weight loss, helping people to manage weight overall, the unhealthy weight, okay? Because I have put weight on me, but muscle, right? You see, this is heavier now. So all of that education has to be understood. Okay, so I have been helping clients over a year, and it is so fascinating to see all the difference between a 70 something years old versus a 35 years old. So I have had that experience as a trainer. Okay. And then I have had people that they never exercised and never did a push up. Can you believe it? I had a client on her 70s that never did a push up. Push up. Those are my favorite. They're so challenging. I'm going to help you out, you know, to understand that challenges are good for you. All right. With that said, I just want you to know me more as a massage therapist and personal trainer. So you can find me here on YouTube. Okay. Oh, there is the Dominican trainer, Rosemary. You can find me here all the time. And then you can find me on, I have two channels, by the way. So if you try to find me on YouTube and you see Spanish, too much going on, I do have two channels, one in English, which is this one, and one in Spanish, because again, I am from the Dominican Republic and I do speak Spanish. That's my first main language, Espanol. So you can also find me on Instagram under Coach Coach Rosemary One. Remember, my name spells different, and you can find me on Facebook. If you're a Facebook lover, you can find me on Facebook. And I love to share stories. I love to share the food that I eat. I love to share motivation. I love to share workouts and all of that. I hope that you learned a little tiny bit about myself. Yes, yes, I hope so. Anyways, guys, my education, when it comes to, when it comes to just learn about the body in general, um it's a non-stop thing. So every other year I renew my license for massage therapy, and I am also studying to become, well, not to become anything else by the way, but I am taking a class about mobility in more depth. It is called the corrective exercise specialist. So I am doing that right now, as well as changing, just updating my license as a massage therapist. Okay. And this is the manual that I went through this 2 weeks ago. And I've been learning more about palpating, about muscle, about bone, sorry, about bone, the structure of the bone, the skeleton. And I'm going somewhere with this, okay? I don't want to come here to tell you I know so much, all that. No, this has a point for you. So this was all day with the chiropractor, just learning more about palpating bones in the body, attachments. You know, when you have your bicep, it connects all the way here, and you might have a problem at the end of the muscle, right, where it attaches, and then we'll do some, it is called friction, some massage, and then you're good to go. But who knows? Everybody has a different experience going on. Like they maybe had an accident, and it takes more in depth, maybe seeing a doctor, yeah, and going through injuries or going through surgery, right? So what I want to say is that was for massage, and I still keep learning, right? And then I have my personal training book. This was a long life. I mean, it took me more being a Dominican and speaking English, one thing, number one, and then having no time with my own business. This was really, really hard to accomplish. And then people come here and tell me that they cannot do a push up for me on their knees, or that they cannot do a squat, you name it. Um, this is a long book. I also had it online, but anyways, guys, it has about 800 pages, right? So to be here, I had to go through all of this. You're like, okay, sure, Rosemary. I mean, you have to go to college for 4 years, 6 years, you name it. This is my intro. So that way, when I keep doing this live stream and here it's me, and you're like, okay, what's the point? We have to know what's going on, the why, and that will bring me to the point of knowing why exercise is good for us. Actually, I call it powerful for longevity and to live life, um and to live life, to enjoy life. That's what I want to say, to enjoy life. So all right, the goal of these classes, this is the goal of this class, is to share the understanding that I have gained as a massage therapist and personal trainer, most of all as a GATS creator. God creation. So I'm a God's creation. So I am a Christian. And I am so sorry for you if any of you listening to me is not. But there is a creator and he put us on this earth for a reason. You have to understand, I have understood already that we are here for a reason. This is the reason here. Nowadays, with technology, I can share from the comfort of my house. If you have seen my videos, exercising outside and all that, I have had people asking me serious questions. I had a person yesterday asking me about jealously, and I told her, well, I am not a therapist like a psychologist or anything like that. I do exercise and I'm a massage therapist. But she said, you are a coach. And she was in India. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not. Yeah. In India. So there is a power now with social media where I can sit here and I can help a person. And that's my purpose, just to help people. Like I said, to live a better quality of life. I see people falling, breaking a bone. I have a client that she fell. She broke a bone, and since then she has to carry a cane everywhere. And yeah, I can tell you more about it. But anyway, she just broke her bone. So when we break bones, if you're not healthy, it's not, I am so super amazing, superwoman, super healthy. It means if you don't have some good muscle, let's call it healthy again. It's okay to recover from a broken bone. It will be more difficult for the body to heal. And here's the thing, doing a little bit every day for ourselves will pay off as we age. Okay? It is that simple. So we don't want to make life so much complicated than what it is, because life by itself, it is just so complicated and hard to understand. And I know some people have I don't like to call it luck, but they're just born that way. They have all the money in the world. They don't have to worry about anything, and they're so happy. And but I'm here. I'm a normal person. I have 3 kids. I have my husband. I have a big house that I can barely keep up with. It's that complicated. And I have the responsibility to keep learning, to take more classes. I have my own business, and I have my family overseas. That sometimes it gets me because I cannot say I'm going to see my mom on Sunday. To be able to do that, I need at least um, $2,000 maybe plus, and leave my kids and all that. So I just want to serve you guys as an example of life, that this is a journey, that sometime soon we will not be here anymore. So that's why I keep telling you, take advantage of today, right? Just get up, say your blessings, and go ahead and do your exercises, because it is so powerful. And I believe in that. Just seated here, being here in front of the camera, just saying it and sharing all this info with you all and smiling. Exercise has helped me, because all the circulation and the blood, oh, well, circulation, but same thing, right? Hello. Circulation and oxygen towards my brain, it really helps me to decide, to make decisions that are hard, but it really makes me stronger. So anyway, these future classes that I'm providing for you all for free, and that is another blessing as well. You don't have to pay a cent. Maybe I skip the YouTube ads, but other than that, you can listen to this over and over again. So we will discuss and share. Well, I will. Well, we will both discuss. If you have questions, you ask me questions, and I will answer it, all that. So I want you to feel like we. So we'll discuss and share all the knowledge. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, to share all the knowledge that I have learned regarding pain in general. Pain in general. Let me stop here again. And I already talked about pain. because this is serious. I had a client that she had pain in her lower legs, and she will come here for massage. In this massage room, well, used to be a massage room, but in this room, this is now like a playroom. I gave her like 3 or 4 massages. She was dealing with pain in her legs, pain, and nobody knew, not the doctor, nobody. Okay. She ended up having stage 4 cancer and she died. I knew that she died a year after. And I couldn't sleep well for days because I couldn't do more for that client. And she had stage 4 cancer. That was huge for me as a massage therapist because as a massage therapist, I cannot, based on the on my certification and the state where I live, I shouldn't be giving clients, well, used not to, but not anymore, right? Since I'm a personal trainer, I shouldn't be telling clients what exercises to do or train them because I was not a personal trainer by then. But now I am so proud of me and happy and excited that I can train a person so that they can change physically speaking for the better. So that way they can also prevent disease, injuries in the future. And I always say it doesn't mean that Rosemary, as a coach, and look at her muscles and she's tall and skinny, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that I would not have an injury or disease. I don't know. My elbow, this elbow hurt a little bit. I did pretty intense heavy lifting yesterday. And that's a little tiny little something. I massage it, I ice it, and it is gone. It is okay. And we'll talk about exercise in more depth in the future. So that brings me to that memory that I have in that it was like an experience, because the husband comes to me for massage and I asked him for his wife and I'm thinking that his wife is alive. No, she had cancer and she passed away, and she was the sweetest person. She, I mean, what I see as a massage therapist, I can tell you, okay, your BMI, body mass index, is so high, and that can bring inflammation, chronic inflammation that builds up over time, which ends you to have, you're more prone to disease just because of that. And I know it is extremely hard to break, to stop, to change that body BMI composition. And that's why I am here for you, right? To help you out with that. I would love to say it is simple, but it is not. Sometimes I think it is simple, some days when I feel so amazing, but when the stress hits me, it's not easy because of the daily responsibilities that we have as a human being. And I do have 7 siblings that I keep up with. I have my mom. Again, my dad had a heart attack in 2009, and he was exercising. You know what? Yes, my dad overdid it in the Dominican Republic and he had a heart attack. I was pregnant with my first daughter and I was going to give him his first granddaughter, and he didn't make it. He used to drink alcohol a lot. Maybe he had high cholesterol. We don't know. But people tell me, by the way, that I look like a man, but that means that I look a lot like my dad. A guy said, "Yeah, you have a jaw that looks like a man." It means like I look like a man, but I'm a woman. But anyways, guys, so I was sharing with you that I'm gonna share. We're gonna be sharing between you and me If there is a coach there, that would be lovely. I found a massage therapist there, and we can share just information that we might have as therapists. But I am here to share with you all of that regarding pain in general, arthritis, um, arthritis, arthritis. Sorry, I'm on my cell phone, okay, and I got a message here, so it kind of distracts me a little bit. Um, I got arthritis. I have a lot of clients with arthritis, and if you Google it, the definition of arthritis is inflammation in the joint. Okay, inflammation in the joints. And if you have inflammation in the joints, where is inflammation coming from? I call it chronic inflammation. I am sorry, this is a live stream. Let me check something here. Okay, everything is going well. So inflammation in the joints. And I think as a human being, well, if it is inflammation, just kill the inflammation. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that word here, KILL. But we have to go dig and go, we have to go and dig deep into the root of the problem, right? Some people, have you seen those trees? Just a tree, right? There, it is huge and with big roots. And in the Dominican, we have a lot of trees, and there, if the tree is so huge, it can keep growing and it into the frame of the house. Inside in the ground. A lot of people have that deep, 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 deep roots into themselves. And we'll talk about it in future live stream, in this future healthy lifestyle class. Okay, anyway, so arthritis, that's it. So if your family had it, it doesn't mean that you have to have it, period. Okay, we'll break that up in future classes as well. Hypertension. I read this book about longevity from Dr. Peter Attia. And Dr. Peter Attia, let me know, guys, if you have heard about him. He has really good podcast, and he goes deep into the what is the name of it? Oxygen. It's like oxygen towards the brain when you are exercising. Like if you, this is great. I just love it. Sorry, I have this pen here, right here. But just to talk about exercise, it just gives me that excitement. But let me go back to hypertension. I have heard a lot of people saying, "Oh, I have hypertension, high blood pressure, and it's hereditary." It just depends. Yeah, there have to be some hypertension because your mom had it, or you have it too. And I believe that. But most of the time, this is because we are not treating ourselves in the right way, which means we're not eating right, we're not exercising, we might be a couch potato, just complaining about life, feeling sorry for ourselves. So we have so much weight, and then all the circulation towards the heart, the veins, they're just clogged with fat. And then we get high blood pressure because it's so high for the heart to pump blood. Well, didn't dig deep into hypertension. I have read a lot. Lately, I have not been reading a lot, which I'm gonna be doing so because of these classes. Okay, so you're really putting me into the thing, but I just understand it that way. Okay, and then diabetes. My mom has diabetes in the Dominican Republic. She had 8 kids. Her mom, and I mentioned the 8 kids because that is really hard in the body. Moms, hello, mothers. 3 kids right here. Having kids plays a lot. It just there's so much stress for the body. But exercise and healthy lifestyle can change all that. So my grandmother was blind when she passed. I remember in the Dominican Republic, I was probably 5 years old, and I remember either my aunt or my mom taking my grandmother to the restroom, and my grandmother was blind from diabetes, and I was about 5 years. I always remember that. I and it's not like a clear memory thing. And I remember when she passed, and I was, like I said, 5 to 6 years, something like that. So my mom, she doesn't have the same quality of life that I have. With that said, my mom doesn't have a good muscle mass. She doesn't have a good mobility. She can fall easily. And you'll say, okay, Rosemary, is your mom help her out? Yes, I am working on all of that. But it's her. She has a goal in life. She has a purpose, and it is her body, because she makes the decisions based on her own, that kind of, the flesh, the Holy Spirit. If this is food, okay, this is a tea, and I decided myself to drink it. I drank the tea because I decided, and I made a decision. Same thing when it comes to obesity, weight loss, going to the gym, doing your exercises, calling, hey, I want a massage. I'm going to the sauna, I'm doing my nails. All of those decisions that we make. So that is what I am changing in my genetics. I am helping myself to prevent diabetes, hypertension, and by the way, I do not drink alcohol 99%. Why do I say 99%? So I went to Dominican Republic in July, and I have my sisters. I have 5 sisters. So if you go to my social media, you can see a video where I am with my sisters, and they open a champagne. I'm like nervous about it because I'm not drinking alcohol, and I didn't see my sisters for, it was, I think, 7 years. And I said, okay, whatever, give me a little bit of champagne. So 99% of me not drinking alcohol means, if I decide with my husband, let's go for a lovely dinner between you and me, my partner, and I decide to open some wine, I'll do it. But right now, it's not that I have to be thinking about a dinner because I want some champagne, or I never go to the restaurant. Well, I go to the restaurant, but I do not decide and make the choice to order wine or anything like that. So all of that plays a role in me not getting diabetes. And in the future classes, that's what we'll be discussing, right? As I keep researching, because I have read a lot, and I have thought I need to share all of this information with the people that I know. And here doing it on social media, this is going to be great. Okay? So here comes the emotional depression. Depression is a big one, anxiety, back pain, headaches, lack of mobility. That was a lot there. So I just finished reading it like that, just boom, 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 because you guys got a lot. Like, now what I'm heading with this class. And then but most of all, exercise. Most of all, exercise. Understanding why exercise. In the future classes next Wednesday, we'll start to talk about more about the benefits of exercise, right? This live stream today has been an intro for you to understand, to know, just to understand. When you understand why that thing is happening, you make better choices. You'll decide yes or no. And then um, I will share with you more of the benefits of self care, tips, and ideas that I can give you as a therapist on that daily little tiny bit that you should be adding to yourself as a human being so that you can help yourself to live a better quality of life. I have been seeing a chiropractor now for my back. I am 6 feet tall, and I have to bend forward to give massages, right? And I have felt myself a little bit forward, and that is not helping my, that is giving me some issues with my spine, and I am digging deep into the problem. What is the problem? I mean, seriously. But standing for me, it is some, some problem, some difficulty. Like, okay, what's going on? And I'm getting older. Why in the world? Okay, so I'll be here motivating you guys, motivating you, motivation. Life is not easy. Motivation. What do I think about motivation? We're about to wrap it up. What do I think about motivation? And motivation is, you saw my video, you got so motivated, and what will happen afterwards, right? Will you keep that motivation going on for the rest of the week? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, will you keep it on? So we have to connect with that motivation and find the reason of the why we have to do it. The why for me is all that I talked about: not having diabetes like my mom, not having a heart attack like my dad when he was in his 50s. I went to the doctor many years ago, and the doctor told me that should be back to have a heart checked up when my dad passed on his 50s. So if I hit the 50s, actually, I'm not going to even go that far. Maybe between 45 to 50, I'll go to the doctor and I'll have my heart checked again, because also my grandfather had a heart attack in the middle of the night. And that's on my mom's side. You know what's going on in my family. And you'll say, oh, Rosemary, if we die, we die, whatever. That's not the point. When COVID was going on, we had one mask, two masks, you name it, because we didn't want to pass. We didn't want to die with COVID. So why not take care of yourselves now that we can? All right. It is that simple. Okay. With that said, today, the Lord, I got up very early in the morning today. So the Lord opened my eyes. Thank you, Jesus. So I got up, I prayed, and He put in my heart. Today, the verse of the day in my Bible app is Matthew 4, chapter 4, verse 4. And it says, but Jesus told him, no, the scriptures say, people do not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God. I read it again. Matthew 4, verse 4. But Jesus told him, no, he told that to Satan. And I read the whole entire chapter, okay? Well, sorry, almost, but I hold it really like a 60%. But Jesus told him, no, the scriptures say, people do not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God. So, as you have heard, I am a Christian, and I'm not putting aside the powerful motivation and therapies and all this, but this is going to be accomplished by the word of God, because there is the book. Actually, it's a big book with a lot of knowledge, but most of all, information on how to live this word. And we do not want to forget that. And we'll dig deeper into the scriptures that have come to my heart and that have also helped me to be here with you all. Okay, with that said, I have a couple of comments. Let me see if there is anything that I have to reply to, and I am gonna wrap it up. I have somebody asking if I knew any exercise to lose weight, and that was actually in Spanish. Yes, I know a lot of exercises to lose weight, but working in nutrition, that will be more important. It goes hand by hand, and I hope not that person that asked that question will help, but other people. It's not only um, eat healthier, eat what you have to do to lose weight, but also exercising, sleeping better, drinking more water, relaxation. If you are stressed out, losing weight will be very, very difficult. And thank you, Brandon, for saying hello.
Let's see. All right, got people saying hello. And
Nothing else that I have to reply to. So I am going to do a recap of all the things that I went through. So if you need to listen again to this live stream, you are more than welcome to do so, to share this information with others, with your family, with friends, and and do not forget to subscribe. This is what YouTube is about, creating a community, a healthy community. So you have to subscribe and click on the bell so that you can get notified. This is not going to be happening once, but many times. This is the Healthy Lifestyle class by Coach Rosemary Jimenez. And I do a lot of live streams um, outside exercising if the weather lets me to, or right here in this room. And I do live streams in my office. So make sure that you come to YouTube or that you join me on social media. I love the stories to share, like I said, to share what I cook, what I do not cook. And with all of this intro, when I talked about pain related and all the experiences, those are not though all the experiences that I have gone through as a massage therapist and personal trainer. You will listen to more of that in the upcoming videos. So I will be seeing you next Wednesday at 9 a.m. And this is Georgia, United States of America time. So, anyways, thank you so much for joining, whoever joined. And thank you to those that would listen to this saved live stream. And I am here for you. If you need me, you know where to find me. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a wonderful day.
okay.